great.
This was back in 2003.
How old's your daughter now?
She's 27.
10 beyond disturbing Shark Tank moments. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Title. Hundreds of entrepreneurs have pitched their companies on Shark Tank since the show debuted in 2009, but some of the most memorable pitches are the worst ones. They stand out for reasons. In some, the products are totally infeasible. In others, the entrepreneurs are completely unprepared, or so arrogant they don't have a grip on reality. With that said, here are 10 disturbing moments from Shark Tank. Number 1. Shockingly bad. This wearable sends an electrical current that shocks your wrist to break a bad habit, i.e. biting your nails. The Pavlok founder tactlessly declined an offer from O'Leary, who, after a stunned silence, replied, "You're a get the out of here." Number 2. Lost in translation. Biohacking is popular in Silicon Valley, but the NutroBox founders failed to communicate its appeal, and their coffee gummy failed to energize the sharks into making a $40 million deal. Number 3. Vestpacks Season 6. When Arthur Grayer and Michael Woolley walked into the tank seeking $50,000 for 10% of their children's backpack alternative company, Vestpacks, the only thing going for them was a couple of cute little kids modeling the product. Woolley's daughter invented the product when she was 12, and he made a licensing deal with Grayer in 2013, landing the product in 75 Walmart stores. The annual sales of $10,000 were anemic, especially with the context of being in Walmart. But the sharks were intrigued by the story of Woolley's daughter, who had won an entrepreneurship competition and even made it into Oprah Winfrey's talk show. The catch? All that happened in 2003, and Woolley's daughter was now 27. The investors exploded in laughter at the revelation. The guys didn't get a deal. Number 4. The Skinny Mirror, Season 8. Belinda James is the founder of The Skinny Mirror, a company that sells custom mirrors to individuals and businesses that make the viewer appear skinnier than she is. She only sold $85,000 worth of her mirrors when she walked into the tank, but valued her company at $1 million, asking for $200,000 for 20% of her business. In her pitch, James admitted that one could buy a slimming mirror elsewhere, and when several of the sharks said it was a con, she tried extolling the virtues of businesses selling more products when women would look at themselves trying on clothes in a skinny mirror. "You can smile all you want, but the truth is you're lying to people," Larry said. "I'm out, but I also forbid any other sharks from investing in this." Number 5. BedRider, Season 6. BedRider chief marketer George Conway asked the sharks for $200,000 in exchange for 15% equity in his company, which makes safety seats for the backs of pickup trucks. To Conway's credit, he's a great salesman and he was animated and fun as he demonstrated the product on a pickup. But his answers to the investors' most important questions left them shaking their heads. For example, when Lori Greiner asked him if he had undergone crash testing, Conway replied, "Honestly, yes, I have done my own, by accident." The sharks liked Conway as a person, but the myriad of things that could go wrong with the deal caused them all to back out. "When you leave the tank, I want you to take the truck and drive it off a cliff," Kevin O'Leary told him. Number 6. Undergrounded. Despite the entrepreneur's passion for her product, Energy Bits algae tablets didn't get a bite from the sharks. Damon John called the flavor nasty, and Cuban questioned its health benefit. The founder also initially forgot to mention her $10 million valuation. Number 7. Tycoon Real Estate, Season 6. Unfortunately for Tycoon Real Estate founder and CEO Aaron McDaniel, the sharks not only hated the product idea, but some of them hated the entrepreneur behind it. McDaniel pitched his real estate crowdfunding service as a way for average people to invest in real estate. He failed to convince the sharks that it was a safe model, and that he was someone to be trusted with money. Mark Cuban yelled that the idea was scammy. Barbara Corcoran thought it was spooky, and O'Leary, who was actually interested in making a deal, asked McDaniel if he had a criminal record. In the same way Shark Tank can make a company, it can break one too. Number 8. Gato Cafe, Season 6. Shark Tank is not the place to ask for money to fund a hypothetical company. Adriano Montano asked the sharks for $100,000 for 15% of her company, Gato Cafe, a cafe where patrons would pay an admission fee and hang out with rescue cats while sipping a latte. If they liked a particular cat, they could then adopt one. Montana was able to persuade them that the idea wasn't wildly far-fetched, since there was already successful cat cafes out there. But when the investor asked her why they shouldn't just take $100,000 and open their own line of cat cafes instead, she couldn't defend herself as being a valuable partner. They all passed, and guest shark and GoPro founder and CEO Nick Woodman recommended she take out a loan and try opening one on her own. Number 9. Rolodoc, Season 5. Cuban hated the Rolodoc presentation so much that he actually got up and shook the hands of the co-founders, brothers Richard and Albert Amani, just to tell them they gave the worst Shark Tank pitch ever. They asked for $50,000 for 20% of a social network for doctors and their patients. Cuban felt the brothers' pitch wasn't for a real service, let alone a real business, and was merely a mock-up of an app accompanied by non-stop strings of buzzwords. He told CNBC, "Typically I don't like to be mean to entrepreneurs, but these two doctors who I think thought they could just show us and mislead us into thinking that because they're doctors, they're smarter than all of us." Number 10. Track Days, Season 4. If a hypothetical company has no shot on Shark Tank, a hypothetical movie was practically guaranteed to fail. Immediately after James LaVitola and Brian Pitt said they were looking for $5 million for 34% of the profits from their movie idea, Cuban announced he was out. LaVitola and Pitt had a mock trailer for their motorcycle thriller, but they didn't have a script or actors. "It was a horrifically bad idea," O'Leary said. "I forbid you to proceed." This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it, hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.